We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those.
Something big about to happen. I hear the beat tapping.
We some fly rhyming felines rapping on the track. Better yet, grab a gat, cause we hot like Enzo. Doors closed, windows up, cause that's the way we like to ride. Windy City hitting. Check mic 1 2 1 2. We live, baby.
Look, Bumble knows you're exhausted by dating. All the must not take yourself too seriously and 6'1" since that matters. And what do I even say other than hey? Well, that's why they're introducing an all-new Bumble with exciting features to make compatibility easier, starting the chat better, and dating safer. They've changed, so you don't have to. Download the new Bumble now.
What's up, Chicago, and welcome back to another lit episode of Speak Your Mind Radio. Okay, I'm your hostess with the mostest, Queen Star, aka Ms. Hip Hop. Alright, guys, today is Friday, the 13th, May, and I want to kick things off with paying my respects to the YouTuber Kevin Samuels, who recently passed away in his Atlanta apartment on May 6th. And I just want to talk about the controversial mixed reactions that I received online about this matter, okay? So the self-proclaimed relationship guru, Kevin Samuels, if you don't know who he is, I'll suggest you go on YouTube and look up some of, his episodes. Kevin got famous off of basically disrespecting Black women and giving them messed up relationship advice. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it or whatever. He would just like prejudge them if they came on a show, like, oh, you're not fit enough to have a high qualified or high valued man and things of that nature. And then some of these women will come on there making six figures and really be on their grind, just wanting to find somebody. But he was just real, like, bold and disrespectful with his delivery, talking about you need to be a certain weight or you need to look a certain way in order to obtain this type of man and this and that and third, So people was online just like celebrating this man's death, tapping on his grave as we speak. And I think that that's just so messed up or whatever. And I could see like where some of these people were coming from, but these are the same people that were supporting him. If you're watching somebody, whether you say anything or not, you're feeding into the chaos. You feel me? And I used to watch Kevin Samuels too, here and there for entertainment purposes, because I didn't really know if this was real or not, him talking to women like that. Some of the stuff he was saying, yeah, I guess was true. But again, when you're saying something truthful, your delivery has to be on point, meaning you have to come from a non-narcissistic viewpoint when speaking about, especially dating advice to women and or men, which is another thing, right? Kevin Samuels, a lot of people don't know nothing about Kevin Samuels except for the YouTube videos he had, and he was just talking crap about, especially Black women, and it's foul and messed up. So let me tell you some of the good stuff about Kevin Samuels that you may or may not know.
Families have a lot going on. Let Ollie help manage the mental load with new cognitive help supplements for everyone 4 and up, like delicious Lolly Focus Pops or Lolly Mellow Pops for kids. And for parents, try 3 new Brainy Chews to help you focus, chill out, or get energized. Find these cognitive health buddies for the whole fam at ollie.com. That's OLLY.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
First of all, let me just give my respects to his mother that lost her son and didn't find out about his death until she opened up her social media. That's so foul. Nobody contacted her. They just put it out there. They're so mad, you know, and then he left behind a daughter too. Now, Kevin Samuels, he grew up loving fashion, and he got a lot of his fashion sense from his mother. So they, you know, communicated a lot on that topic. He also attended the University of Oklahoma State for engineering and marketing. And after he did like the marketing part, he just went ahead and launched his own business, an image consulting business geared toward men. And that was called Made Men Image Consulting. Okay. And if you look back at his previous YouTube videos when he first started in 2015, that's what he was talking about. He was like selling cologne online, you know, talking about this, that, and the third. And then he started giving relationship advice to men. One of his first videos was like 15 things in order to, you know, get a woman or whatever. And he was just saying basic stuff like, gotta have a suit, you gotta be funny, you gotta smell good, just have a sense of humor and things of that nature. And I like that or whatever. But then he started giving relationship advice to women. I'm like, okay. Boy, let me tell you, honey, he was bold and he was harsh, you know. Some of those things that he was saying, a lot of those things that he was saying wasn't like making me mad or nothing, which is why I stayed watching, because I'm like, who we gonna talk to next? And, you know, what's gonna come out his mouth next? Like, dang, you feel me? And I just gotta say this. Even though he said some things that were unappealing toward Black women, they were still the following on the bandwagon to watch him. Because you got people that watch you that are supporters, and you have people that watch you that those are called hate views. Like, you're still watching though, you know. And even some of the other celebrities, like Vivica A. Fox, she came out and she was all like, Kevin Samuels' death was karma for all the messed up things he said regarding Black women. And I actually wrote down exactly what she said because I want you guys to hear it.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo Concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
So Vivica A. Fox is saying this. She said, this man was a hypocrite. In my honest opinion, he was. I didn't find anything about him to be healthy. He insulted African-American women consistently. She added, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma you put out, the negativity you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So the fact that he kneeled over real quick and was supposed with a woman that didn't know yet her nationality, rest in peace. Like, okay, first of all, let me just say this. When it all boils down to a person and how they make you feel as a majority, at the end of the day, when somebody loses their life, you have to acknowledge that. I guess you don't have to be sad, but you don't have to go celebrating it online either, because he was somebody's father, he was somebody's son, he was somebody's friend, he was somebody's uncle, he was somebody's brother. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how you cut and slice the pie, you cannot get past somebody losing their life. You know what I'm saying? This man didn't touch children. This man wasn't into bestiality, at least that we don't know of. You feel me? Where there's smoke, there's fire. I never heard of any of those things. I know you're like, oh, well, he disrespected Black women. Yeah, he did. And again, I was not, hurt or nothing like that. I was amused. I thought, like, what? Like, I can't believe he's actually saying this. I didn't take it to heart. I didn't take it personally, which is why I watched his content from time to time. But I'm here just to say that when somebody loses their life, like, have enough decency to respect that this person is no longer here. When people leave this earth, all kinds of stuff come out where the other person can't defend themselves. Now they're talking about the lady that he was with the night before. Oh, this is karma. You the one that died, doing this, that, and the third. But let me tell you something that I'm thankful for. I'm glad he didn't die alone, that somebody was there to actually call 911. Although he didn't make it, because he could have been sitting there for hours afterwards. Hell, he could have been sitting there for days. We don't know, or whatever. His birthday just passed in March and everything, and then all of a sudden this happens. So yeah, I just had to put that out there real quick, that we live in a world, a time, an era where people think it's okay to say any and everything that you want to say. You don't disrespect the dead. I said that so many times before. Do not disrespect the dead. State facts and keep it moving. Yeah. So I just ask y'all out there to push your pride aside and pray for the man's mother, pray for the man's family, pray for the man's friends, because people are mourning over this person's death. So yeah, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. And that's my piece, and like I said, so many times people talk about the negative things about a person and they don't even want to bring up anything positive. And I just want it to be, quote unquote, I guess, the voice of reason in a sense, because it's just messed up. It's just really messed up. And guess what? People are still looking. 299 million views. And I bet it's more than that now. You feel me? So yeah, you want to know who I'm talking about, Kevin Samuels, make sure you hit YouTube and make sure you like this episode and you listen to it on Spotify. Thank you, Spotify. Thank you, Anchor. Thank you, everybody, for listening. I appreciate it. And follow me on YouTube at Speak Your Mind Radio. I love y'all. Peace. Bye, Chicago.